Yo, what is up guys? Welcome to the video. I hope your Thanksgiving has been going great. Mine's been awesome so far, but it's not stopping me from the double upload, guys. Today, we're talking about XQC vs Blizzard. Now, XQC vs Blizzard has been a battle that's been going on for a long time now. There's definitely been some power struggles, but ultimately Blizzard has come out on top so far, or so they think they have, by first forcing him out of the Overwatch League and then eventually forcing him out of streaming Overwatch on Twitch. But in my opinion, I really don't think Blizzard is coming out on top in this situation. I think XQC is the one who is really going to gain from all of this, because up until this point, Blizzard has made it really hard, and XQC, to be honest, he's made it hard himself as well. This really is going to be a two-party situation where they both need to cooperate with each other if they want to coexist and have a mutually beneficial relationship. So that's what's going to be today's main discussion. If you guys are excited to watch this video, be sure to drop a like on it and subscribe to my channel to stay updated on any Overwatch content, including XQC, Overwatch League, and more. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into it. Alright, so let's start off with Blizzard. So as I said earlier, they think they're winning this battle so far. But to be honest, I don't really think they're winning this battle. I think they're losing it, and losing hard. So let's look at it from Blizzard's perspective and what they might think up until this point. First, let's look at the Overwatch League and how they forced XQC out by getting Delphine to kick him and also labeling him as a racist. I discussed this once in a previous video, and I'm not going to go super in depth right here, but it makes sense. They don't want him in the Overwatch League because of sponsors. Sponsors are paying them a bunch of money, and they don't want to be represented by someone who is going to say things that are very close to being homophobic. And despite him not even saying anything that is homophobic or racist, just being labeled as one would make the sponsors not want to be associated with him or the league at that point. So I'm not saying that Blizzard is right for labeling XQC as a homophobe or racist. They definitely are not, but I can see why it makes sense from their perspective. And if you want to learn more about that, take a look at my old video about XQC and why Blizzard keeps banning him and want to force him out of the Overwatch scene. So in Blizzard's book, that's a win for them and a loss for XQC. They forced him out of the league. They don't have to worry about him doing any crazy things. Well, then we move forward a few months and XQC is now a full-time streamer and his main game is Overwatch. And well, to be fair to Blizzard, XQC, he isn't the greatest teammate and he does talk a lot of trash. And of course, these aren't good things. If somebody is toxic, they're being a bad teammate, you do warrant them getting punished. But then we start looking at the severity of these punishments, and what XQC has been receiving recently, in my opinion, is way overboard, even if it is his second or third offense. Let's say you're XQC and you like to use light banter in game against other people who know you, or maybe trying to start bantering with you first. You're going to respond. Your stream loves it, you enjoy it, it's great. Sure, maybe it makes a couple players uncomfortable, but he's not ruining the game. And in my opinion, sure, maybe it warrants a warning, or maybe it warrants getting a 2-day mute in game or something like that. But it most definitely does not warrant an actual suspension from the game, especially one that is over a month long and will force him from streaming your game over that long period. And this is where I think Blizzard thinks they're winning by possibly getting rid of XQC, but in my opinion, I think they're losing and maybe making the biggest mistake or possibly the smartest decision they've ever done by banning XQC for this month. Now, I don't know if they realize it yet, but this could be the best thing Blizzard ever did. Why would you want to get rid of your biggest streamer, the guy who is bringing new viewers in every single day, potential buyers for the game? Why would you want to get rid of him, even if he is using light banter? I want to compare this to the League of Legends and Tyler 1 situation. I'm sure most of you guys do follow Tyler 1, or at least know who he is. He had his run-ins with Riot Games, the developers of League of Legends. And at one point in time in his career, he was permanently banned from League of Legends for being toxic. And he was really toxic, guys, way worse than XQC. But over time, I think Riot Games learned that having Tyler 1 involved with the community was more beneficial than not, even if he was a little toxic. Sure, Tyler 1 did reform and he isn't as toxic as he once was, but he still is the same bantering guy that he once was. And now we can see Tyler 1 appearing at official League of Legends tournaments. Most recently, he did a segment for Riot Games at their League of Legends North American LCS finals, and they're using his brand to their advantage by bringing in more viewers, more players, because Tyler 1 is still a variety streamer and he does have people that don't just watch his content for League of Legends. And this reminds me a lot of XQC, especially now that he is going to be banned. And now that he's going to be banned for an entire month, he has an opportunity where he can go out and grow his stream beyond Overwatch. Prior to this ban, most of his viewers were for Overwatch, but they still love XQC obviously, but XQC did have this fan base outside of Overwatch. If you guys do visit Livestream Fails, it's a subreddit that has a lot of viewers. XQC clips started popping up on on there a lot, and now that he's doing variety streams, XQC's stream has almost doubled already. He's averaging nearly 30k viewers a stream, which is absolutely insane. And now this creates a massive opportunity for Overwatch to capitalize on. And I really don't think Blizzard realized this yet. They think they're winning because now they're forcing out XQC, who is a little bit of a toxic player and is probably making some other players become toxic just from watching his behavior. But what have we been hearing recently, guys? Blizzard is struggling. They're not making as much money as they did last year or the year before. Every month is down. Budget cuts, this and that. It's been on Reddit the past couple days. They need more people playing Overwatch, buying the game, buying loot boxes, all that good stuff so they can create more revenue. And what is the best way of doing that? Getting viewers from a new source interested in your game because it looks fun, because somebody like XQC, who is super entertaining, is playing it and having a good time. If Blizzard can drop their random vendetta against XQC and start working with him, their game can start booming. As I said, XQC has nearly doubled his viewers just from doing variety streams in like 5 days. That's unreal. And it just shows how good of an entertainer XQC really is. And if XQC continues for another 3 weeks to do variety streams and then comes back to Overwatch, I guarantee all of you guys that most of his viewers that he gets now, up to 30k, will give Overwatch a chance. They won't just be like, oh, he's playing Overwatch, I'm gonna stop watching the stream. No, they will keep watching and they'll find the game interesting. They'll want to learn more and they might want to give it a try themselves. Especially since when XQC is going to get unbanned, Christmas will be coming up, and I'm sure Overwatch is going to have some type of Christmas deal where you can get the game for like 40% off, 30% off, whatever it is. That is going to really create hype around the game and give these new viewers a reason to buy the game. And if Blizzard can just again get over this vendetta and come together with XQC, work with him, create a plan on how they can get more people interested in the game, I think this could be the most genius idea ever. I mean, just think about it. There's so many different ways XQC and Blizzard could come together and promote this idea. And recently we have seen Blizzard come together with some streamers. They did it with Seagull. They did it with DeFran. It was that whole Diva promotion thing where you can get those sprays, and I don't remember if it was a skin, but they did do a promotion where if you watch a streamer for a certain amount of hours, you get some sprays or you just get items, you get content for the game. And that definitely boomed for like a week or so. Yeah, it died out, but if Blizzard can formulate a plan like that with XQC once he is unbanned going into Christmas, maybe give XQC a whole bunch of Overwatch copies to give away or a bunch of discounts, a code for being an XQC subscriber. I have no idea. There's just so many things they could do if they work together. And I'm sure if Blizzard just try to communicate with XQC and try to work with him, they can help him become a better streamer, less toxic. But then XQC can also work with Blizzard and show them that, hey, we can still make amazing content without being so PG. I could still be PG-13 or rated R, and you guys don't have to worry about it because I'm not racist. I'm not homophobic. So this whole entire idea is how I think Blizzard and XQC can both come out of this situation winning together. But if they don't figure anything out, then I think one of them is just going to end up losing, and I don't think it's going to be Blizzard winning. Because look at XQC right now. He is thriving. His stream is absolutely popping off. Again, 30k viewers almost on average. And all he's doing is hanging out, watching YouTube videos, just chilling, and everybody loves him because the content he creates is insanely good. He doesn't need Blizzard. He doesn't need Overwatch. Sure, maybe at the end of the day, Blizzard doesn't need XQC either, but they sure as hell can benefit so much off of him if they would just use their damn brains and understand that his stream is actually fine. Sure, he's a little toxic. It's not that bad. It really isn't. That toxicity can be found in every single game of Overwatch. If you really want to fix toxicity, get rid of the people that are stream sniping XQC, making him rage, making him be toxic, the players that are flaming him, throwing his games. That's the ones that you need to take care of, not XQC. He's not the problem. He is the solution to making Overwatch boom again. So now ask yourself, guys, XQC versus Blizzard, who is winning? I think it's very clear who the winner is right now, and it's XQC, despite Blizzard thinking they're on top. I would hate for XQC to come back once he's unbanned and then eventually get banned again, and it's going to end up being a permanent ban. That would be one of the saddest things because we lose one of the biggest content creators for Overwatch and just one of the greatest personalities on all of Twitch. As I said throughout this video, there's so much potential for XQC to help Overwatch grow, and if Blizzard can't see it and eventually capitalize on it, I think they're making a huge mistake. So guys, it's Thanksgiving. Please do me a favor, do Overwatch a favor, do Blizzard and XQC a favor, share this video video, like it, spread it absolutely everywhere like a wildfire, and show Blizzard that they can come out on top of this situation with XQC. It doesn't have to be just one or the other. This is my solution. I think it's a huge opportunity for both parties, specifically Blizzard. Please guys, please do yourself a favor and try to capitalize on it. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. Please let me know if you did enjoy it. Let me know what your opinion is on this topic, if you think it's a good idea. If you don't think it's a good idea, please criticize the video. Let me know down below. That is going to be it though. If you guys want to stay updated on anything and everything Overwatch League and XQC, be sure to subscribe. I'm out of here, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Peace.